187.
Producing is just like another way, another outlet to be creative. Gives me a chance to put what I'm thinking, if it's like a melody or a drum pattern, it gives me the chance to put it down on the computer and like bring it to life in that type of like aspect. I started producing back in the 12th grade when I was going to my friend's studio and he was making beats, and then one day he just said no one was allowed to come back to the studio anymore. We were being like noisy or whatever, so then I was like, since he was making the beats and he kicked us out, I'm gonna start making the beats. And at first I struggled with it, like I quit a few times starting, but then once I heard a song called Magnolia by Playboy Cardi, I was like, nah, okay, I wanna really start learning how to make beats and how this stuff works. And that was around 2017 in the 12th grade. I do sometimes because obviously the entrepreneurship is what I love more, and being in school kind of sort of blocks it sometimes. So it's like a back and forth type thing, but I know that it's all gonna be worth it in the end. It's like it's all a pathway. So even though that I'm in school and I'm still doing this on the side, I know that they're intertwined with like my life. So I don't really have a problem with it. It can be hard sometimes, but I've learned to deal with it. My favorite beat I produced was probably a collab with Laurent, one of Jay Critch's producers, and that ended up making Jay Critch's tape. It was I met Laurent like last year at one of Jay Critch's concerts, and then we just started interacting. I sent him over some melodies, and he ended up making a beat out of it, and the beat ended up getting to Jay Critch, and Jay Critch used it, and it ended up on one of his projects. So that's one beat that I like. That's one of my favorites and an artist that I've worked with. I see my business probably opening up a studio to teach youngers or little kids or even adults, it doesn't matter, how to make beats and like how the music industry works. Maybe even traveling and opening up places in like LA or New York, just outside of Canada, making like my business grow or like more bigger and all that.